안녕하세요. 저는 조아나예요. And this is my Korean learning journey. I was thinking while I was in the Helsuchang today, while I was in the gym, and I was thinking about this very common sentence that a lot of videos use or people say, and it's that 5 minutes or 10 minutes, studying 5 or 10 minutes every day makes a lot of difference or can be useful. Like usually I see it in the advertisement of apps that, for example, Duolingo or this kind of apps that say like 5-10 minutes every day and you will eventually learn the language. I always was super skeptical about this because I've, well, as I already said before, I'm a 일본어 선생님. I'm a Japanese teacher, and all this time that I've learned Japanese, it was never by doing 5 or 10 minutes every day. It was like one day doing nothing, and then another day doing 1 hour, another day doing 2 hours, another day making 30 minutes. So usually it's a lot of time that I spent studying, not just 5 minutes or 10. But why am I explaining all of this? So I thought, why not give it a try? Because I am not a very good, consistent Korean student at all. I do use Japanese constantly. I do study Japanese in a consistent way, but it's not the same with my Korean. So I thought if I compromise on studying from 5 to 10 minutes every day, making a video about it, and I actually already started because yesterday I made a video that I uploaded on YouTube and I was studying Korean for 10 minutes, something like that, the time expressions that I learned with my teacher. So let's give it a try. I will try to. So yesterday was the 5th of May. Let's see if I remembered that. So 5월 5일이에요. I think that's in present, but I think I said the 5th of May. So today is the 6일이에요. Today is the 6th. Let's check out how my Korean is going the 5th of June, and every day I will upload a video of me practicing 5 to 10 minutes, and that would be the time that I will be practicing Korean. I also plan to, I am also watching a Korean drama while I'm making exercise at the gym, so that also can apply to what would be, let's say, practice, my Korean practice, because I try to consume, let's say, Korean from a once in a while to, find words that I've learned or practice how it sounds, etc. So this is not exactly the only thing that I will be doing, but yes, I will be practicing on a daily basis 5 to 10 minutes, and if I study a little bit more, I will tell you. What I thought about doing is just go directly to the things that I teach my Japanese students at the beginning, meaning I will try to follow similar method that I use with my Japanese students, because I noticed that words that I consider like the first words that you would learn in a language, I don't know. Like, for example, nice to meet you. No idea how to say nice to meet you. Of course, my teachers taught me nice to meet you when it was the time to teach me how nice to meet you, but I just don't remember. You will not be able to see it, but I have here the PowerPoints that I use with my Japanese students, and I will use them as a reference. So first of all, good morning. I think in Korean I don't have good morning or good afternoon. I only have like hello, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. I think that's it. If there are more expressions, I would love to know them, but I didn't learn them, so I will be asking my teacher for sure. Then I have I is 저, but there are other ways to say me or I, and that's very confusing for me, so that's another thing I should be asking my teacher. So for example, 저는 조아나예요. I am Joana. Then I also have the words she and he. So she is 그녀, 그녀. 그녀는 선생님이에요. She is a teacher. Teacher is also another word that I have over here. 그녀는 선생님이에요. She is a teacher. So 그녀, she. Then I have he, that's only 그. So 그는 학생이에요. 그는 학생이에요. He's a student. Then I have dog. Dog, I think it was 강아지 or something like that. I kind of remembered it and I kind of had this, let's say, epiphany while I was in the gym because the actual drama that I was watching had the word dog in it and I kind of was able to understand it. But I think it was 강아지 or something like that. But as you can see, I already forgot. So let's check it out. One dilemma that I have also with Korean is that I don't have a dictionary that I can rely on because with Japanese there is a very good dictionary online that I use all the time. But with Korean, there is not. Yes, for simple words, of course, I can use Google Translate. That's the thing that I'm currently doing like right now. I'm basically putting in Google Translate dog. But there isn't like a dictionary that I can rely to. And I should make a research. If you know some dictionary, it would help me a lot. But I should do some more intensive research about it. My Korean teacher told me about Naver, but I tried to use Naver and it just confused me more. I didn't know how to use that. So as I searched, dog is 개. So it could be that 강아지 or something like that is a word that or one I made up or two it's puppy. It could be puppy. Okay. So when I search puppy is 강아지. So 개, dog, 강아지, puppy. 히로는 강아지예요. Hiro is a dog. 히로는 강아지예요. Hiro is a dog. Let's search for cat. I think I never actually learned the word cat. And if my teacher told me cat, I just no idea. So Google says that cat is 고양이. No. 고양이. Cat. 고양이. I will try to make consistent notes every day. So 고양이, cat. 미미는 고양이예요. Mimi is a cat. Mimi was the name of a cat that I had. Then I usually teach the honorifics after that, but in Korean I only know 시. I don't know if they have more or not, but usually, yeah, the only one that I've learned from now it's 시. 시 means sir, so I don't know. 하림씨. Let's move on to nice to meet you. 만나서 반가워요. Okay, so let's try to make a sentence with it. 만나서 반가워요. 저는 조아나예요. 저는 일본어 선생님이에요. 저는 한국어 학생이에요. And I don't know how to use dog and cat with this. Now that I thought about it, I could say my nationality too. So to say the nationality, we'd put the country name and then we add 사람. After that, 사람 means person. In my case, I am from Spain. Spain is probably Spain, but I cannot find. Yes, Spain. 만나서 반가워요. 저는 조아나이에요. 저는 스페인 사람이에요. 저는 일본어 선생님이에요. So I wanted to use family vocabulary, but I'm not sure also about that. 직업은 선생님이에요. I hope that I said that right. So 직업 is profession. 저는 한국 드라마는 좋아요. 저도 일본 아니메는 좋아요. I think I said I like Korean drama and also anime. 저는 한국 음악도 좋아요. I also like Korean music. So I will try to describe now what I did today. 오늘 금요일이에요. Today is Friday. 오늘 헬스장에 갔어요. Today I went to the gym. 헬스장에서 운동을 했어요. In the gym, I made exercise. I exercised. 헬스장에서 한국 드라마를 봤어요. In the gym, I watched a Korean drama. I don't know how to say lunch. I was wondering now, but I don't know how to say lunch. 저는 주 내내 헬스장에 가요. I go every week to the gym. 오늘도 수업을 했어요. I also made classes today. But I don't know if classes is 수업 or work is 수업. No, work is 일하다, and I suppose that classes. I want to make clear that I already know these words. I wrote work. No, 수업 is classes. I think I'm studying more time than I was about to do. That's usually what happens. Studying 10 minutes, if you're not doing it with an app, if you're actually studying with a paper or a computer or whatever, it's not usually difficult, at least for me, to just keep it in under 10 minutes. So today I only learned, as let's say, a completely new word that I had no idea would be 고양이, the cat one. And then the 개, I could consider 개 also meaning dog, because 강아지 was puppy, but I will also write it down. Let's just keep it under, let's just do it like that. I don't know how long I did it, how long I was, let's say, studying, but I will write an essay now. So I will also add that up. Thank you so much for watching and see you in another video. 안녕!